Have you ever looked at your partner and thought, we live together, but we don't really connect anymore? You talk about groceries, you talk about bills, you talk about your schedules, but you don't really talk about each other. Maybe work is exhausting. Maybe kids needs attention. Maybe life just got full and feels very full. And slowly, without meaning, you stop spending real time together. Not because you don't love each other, but because life got loud. Welcome, my lovelies. This is In Your Opinion by Oli. I'm your host, Oli, and if that feels familiar to you, you're not alone. And today we are talking about how to gently find your way back to each other, you and your partner. Quality time isn't just being in the same room. It's feeling seen. It's feeling heard. It's feeling chosen. You can sit next to your partner every night and still feel lonely. And that loneliness can grow quietly. It doesn't usually start with a big fight. It starts with, we'll talk later. Or maybe, I'm tired. Maybe next weekend. All those small talks. And then weeks pass by. Connection doesn't disappear in one moment. It fades in small ones. Let's talk about this. Work is demanding. I know. Phones are distracting. Yes. Family responsibilities are real. Yes. And by the time the day ends, you're drained. So instead of connecting, you scroll. Instead of talking, you watch TV. Instead of laughing, you sleep. And it's not wrong. You're tired. But my lovelies, if you don't protect time for your relationship, everything else will take it. Love doesn't survive on leftover energy. Love needs attention. And love needs intention. Routine feels safe. Now, I'm talking about routine can quiet the romance. Your routine, your daily routine, it can feel very safe. But routine can also become robotic. You wake up, you walk, you eat, you sleep, and then it repeats. When was the last time you asked a deep question? When was the last time you went somewhere new? When was the last time you held hands for no reason? When was the last time you laughed until your stomach hurt? Sometimes couples aren't disconnected. They're just stuck in autopilot. And the autopilot slowly removes intimacy. That's the routine. Not dramatic. It just quietens the romance. You might share a bed with your partner, but you don't share your thoughts anymore. I'm talking about emotional distance feels scarier than physical distance. You are with your partner there, but how can you be lonely when you're not alone? You don't say I've been stressed. You don't say I've been feeling insecure. You don't even say I miss us. And when deep conversation stops, so does emotional safety. When emotional safety fades, closeness fades, and then both people start feeling alone. That's when I said you are lonely when you are not alone. Not even when you are together, you still feel alone. You still feel lonely. Now, let's talk about the solution to this problem, and we're going to fix it. Now, let's talk about how to fix it gently. Not perfectly, not dramatically, but intentionally. Some people think scheduling romance makes it less romantic. My lovelies, You schedule work, don't you? Don't you schedule meetings? Don't you schedule everything else? Why not schedule love? It doesn't have to be fancy. It can be takeouts and candles. It can be a walk after dinner. It can be coffee together Saturday morning. It can be sitting outside and talking. The point isn't about money. The point is focus. Put your phones away. Look at each other. Ask real questions. What has been on your mind lately? That kind of question. Maybe, when did you last feel really happy? Scheduling time says you matter enough to plan for. Your partner matters enough for you to plan that time, that special bond. Grand gestures are nice, but daily rituals build connection. Simple things like a 10-minute check-in before bed, maybe a hug that lasts 10 seconds, or maybe a morning text that says thinking of you, something like that. Cooking dinner together once a week, walking around the block after work. All these are simple. They are very practical, but they are very simple. These small moments create emotional glue. They say no matter how busy life gets, we still choose each other. That's what it means. Once a week, sit down and ask, how are we doing? Is there anything you need more of? Is there anything you've been holding in? All these questions are difficult to ask, but sometimes it can help with your relationship. It can help to build that trust between you and your partner. It can help to build that connection, that closeness with your partner. Keep it calm. Keep it safe. No attacking. Do not blame anybody. Just listen. Don't listen to reply. Listen to understand what your partner is saying. Sometimes connection grows just from feeling heard. If you wouldn't cancel an important meeting for your partner, don't cancel your connection time. Of course, emergencies happen, but don't let "I'm tired" become the default excuse. Even 20 focused minutes is better than 3 distracted hours. Quality beats quantity, my lovelies. And it beats it every time. Sometimes we forget. We stop noticing the little things. You can take time to tell your partner, I appreciate you. You can tell your partner, I'm proud of you. You can tell your partner, thank you for working so hard. You can tell your partner, I see you. Gratitude brings warmth back into routine. It softens everything. It just changes everything. The mood, the the tension, it just softens it. Maybe you work opposite shifts. Maybe you have young kids. Maybe you are in a long distance relationship. Maybe you are rebuilding after a conflict. Connection looks different for everyone. The goal isn't perfection. It's the effort that you show to make your connection work, to make your relationship work. Even small effort matters, especially small efforts, because it builds little by little. If you feel distant, it doesn't mean the relationship is failing. It might just mean it needs attention, like a plant. Ignore it and it droops. Water it and it grows again. Connection is not gone. It's waiting for you to water it. If this episode really resonated with you, I want you to know something. You are not a bad partner for feeling disconnected. You're human. And love doesn't die from busyness. It just fades from neglect. But if you can come back with the intention of watering that connection, you water it slowly, you water it softly, you water it gently, and your connection will grow back and it's going to bloom. I'll leave you with this quote. Love is not about having time. It's about making time. It's about that effort, no matter how small it is. If you've rebuilt connection before, or if you're working on it now, share your thoughts or success story in the comments. Your story might be the reminder someone else needs today. And if this helped you, send it to someone you want to spend more quality time with, because at the end of the day, the most important thing we can give each other is our presence. So my lovelies, your presence is very priceless. Okay? Until next time, my lovelies, stay calm. Bye.